Once we heard the old bootlegs and looked at the pictures, I think all of us immediately had that desire to be like, we need to get these songs down.
All these years later, Rob, decided why don't we properly record the songs, and I was really excited about it.
It hit me immediately because I dabble in this, in recording, so that's kind of automatically where my brain goes. When I listen to an old demo that we did on cassette or a live recording, it's like, oh man, I want this for real.
I heard stuff that Jay had recorded. He recorded a bunch of other bands and he sent some stuff over, and Rob heard it and loved it, and I heard it and loved it.
He sent me a demo that he recorded in his basement with one of his bands, and it sounded awesome. I was like, oh my God. And of course I was like, oh, well, sure, it's been 14, 15 years. I'm sure he's upgraded all the equipment and had plenty of time to study how to do this right. So at least on a technical level, I knew that he knew what he was doing and that he would do a really good job capturing everything that we had to do.
I was definitely nervous because it was a different style of recording than I had done. I've recorded some acoustic guitar before, but only for like little parts of songs, where it's like an intro or something. But now the acoustic guitar is the feature instrument. It's the rhythm guitar and it's the bass.
He's our drummer, so, and he's got the space as usual. Somehow, Jay always has, a basement in every house he's ever been in. He's always had some kind of a basement where, bands could play and stuff. And I think, I was really excited about getting back in touch with Jay because I haven't seen him in the longest time. I mean, we live so close together, but, you got people have families now and, 40-hour-a-week, working and stuff. I guess it's kind of hard, but, yeah, it definitely, the thought of it was really cool, and I guess at some point Rob had said, I have some, a few new songs together.
Jay and I had a conversation pretty early on where it was kind of like, all right, so we have X amount of songs. I definitely want to do that one. I definitely want to do that one. And Jay just said to me, well, if you're coming out here, might as well write a couple of new ones too. And I figured well, if I'm going to get together with them, I might as well try. And immediately, a new song came right out of me, right off the bat. And I was like, oh my God, that's a great Below song. That's totally gonna work for this. And a few other ideas. I had some demos from back in the day that we never recorded that nobody had ever heard. It was just stuff that, kind of, again, solo stuff that was intended for the band that we just never got to. I think we all looked back with nothing but tremendous fondness for that experience, that we were like, it would just be, no matter what comes of this, whether it works or not, it'd just be cool to be in the same room together again,